It's time for GMA Life. We're spreading holiday cheer with a behind-the-scenes look at the new Eagles Christmas album.
38 different brands, all at least 50% off. It's time for Tory's Deals and Steals gift guide.
Perfect Match, the popular Brooklyn pizzeria that made a pie-in-the-sky call for help on social media and delivered a life-saving connection.
And get excited! We're feeling the spirit of Moana 2, celebrating the sequel to the animated blockbuster with Dwayne Johnson in Hawaii.
Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Ashin Singh.
And I'm Lori Bergamotto. Right now, we're backstage in our favorite place,
Yes.
right? The GMA Green Room. And coming up on GMA, we're heading to Hawaii with Dwayne Johnson to talk about Moana 2. Are you so excited?
I have been waiting for that one. Plus,
both.
Lori and Tory are helping you with your holiday shopping, and we're telling you about a popular pizzeria that really delivered, making a life-saving connection.
Love that. But first, I've got a special behind-the-scenes look at the making of the Eagles Christmas album,
Ooh.
A Philly Special Christmas Party.
The Birds are back, spreading holiday cheer for a good cause with another holiday album, A Philly Special Christmas Party.
We started this 3 years ago to really try and brighten people's times during the holidays, bring more cheer, and do something nice for families in need around the holidays.
This year's record is a grand conclusion to the trilogy from Eagles legend Jason Kelce and his former Birds teammates, Lane Johnson and Jordan Mailata. What made this third album so special for you?
Getting a group of people together to sing songs about Christmas, to raise funds for children in Philly. That's probably the most special part about it.
It's a good culmination of just the past 3 years. You know, Kels isn't with us on the field anymore, but he's still a big part of our lives. We love spending time with him in the studio.
Covering classic Christmas tunes and new tracks, special musical guests include Philly's own Boys to Men. And yes, Stevie Nicks. Their collab on Maybe This Christmas heating up the holiday charts, even dethroning the Queen of Christmas herself, Mariah Carey, for the #1 spot.
Thank you for coming out!
Ahead of the album's release, lucky Eagles fans got a front row seat to a special live performance with Philly favorite Mount Joy and their new tune, Santa Drives an Astro Van.
Santa drives an Astro van.
I've been going to Eagles games for a long time. Certainly never dreamed that I would perform at one, let alone with, a legend from the team.
It ended up being incredible. We were really engulfed with fans. It was a fun time.
The Birds' first two albums raising more than $4.5 million, supporting over 40 charities in the Philly area.
Hopefully it puts a smile on people's faces, and we're some goofy characters, a lot of friends spending quality time together and having fun.
A Philly Special Christmas Party is out now.
Now to a story of kindness and generosity that exemplifies the holiday spirit. A life-saving connection between two men brought together by a Brooklyn pizzeria. And let me tell you, Lori, I think this is the best pizza in New York. Let's take a look.
Theo Alano received the shock of a lifetime when he learned he was in end-stage kidney failure.
I was in denial. I was like, where did this come from? Because it came so quickly, and I had no issues prior.
His condition quickly declined, and it became clear his best chance at survival was finding a donor, but the wait list would take years, so Theo decided to ask for help on Instagram.
Was there any point in this where you thought, this is hopeless?
There were quite a few of those times, actually, and part of why I wanted to fight to get this kidney was, again, because, sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. I really wanted to do it for everyone around me who put all of this effort to try to save my life.
One of those people was his friend, Mark Iacono, the owner of the beloved Brooklyn pizza restaurant, Lucali, a spot frequented by locals and A-list celebrities alike, including Jay-Z and Taylor Swift. With 249,000 followers, Mark shared Theo's post, and within 24 hours, it caught the attention of Rusty Rostello, a hospitality professional and pizza lover.
And what did you think?
Did some research, consulted my fiance, and said, is this crazy? And she told me that if I asked my doctor, they would advise me to save my kidney for somebody that I love, but if everyone did that, then no one would get help. So I reached out to Theo and just said, hey, I don't know if I can qualify, but I just want to let you know that there's someone out there that's, throwing their name in the hat for you.
What was that call like?
He had to go through the process of getting tested for approval. And then when I got the news from Rusty, I actually remember I collapsed on the street. I couldn't believe it.
A perfect match. The surgery was a success, and both men gained a lifelong friend.
Mark, what is it like to know that basically you and your restaurant saved somebody's life?
Now I say, there are two things good that come out of here. My pizza and this guy. It's pretty amazing what he did. It's also nice to see something good come out of social media. If you need a kidney, DM me.
Truly an amazing story, and it makes you feel far less cynical, I think, about people and humanity. And I want to share this because one of our GMA family is giving the gift of life as well. Camera operator Justin Johansky, who's right there, is going to be taking time off to donate a kidney to his 2-year-old nephew, Teddy. Wow. Justin, when I heard this news, it's incredible what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for what you do every single day here at GMA. And we wish you all the best and can't wait to welcome you and hopefully him back as well.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And Ashin, our GMA family is so special here. So much love for Justin. We wish him the best.
Seriously, and we are so thankful for that story. And now to the bookcase with Kate and Charlie Gibson, and a look at how colleges and universities help first-year students bond.
Our friend Charlie Gibson went to his alma mater, Princeton University, to see how pre-read books assigned to students can help bring them together in a world that can at times be divided.
Many of the nation's colleges and universities assign pre-semester reads to stimulate critical thinking and encourage thoughtful interactions among students, staff, and faculty. Here on the campus at Princeton University, first-year students checked in a few weeks ago, all having read a pre-read. And this book, like every year, is personally selected by the president of the university, Chris Eisgruber.
What is the specific thread that you're looking for as you choose different books year by year?
I want a book, first of all, that has some academic component to it, that somehow connects to our academic experience. So I tend to choose them from scholars, faculty members. I want it to have some connection to ethical questions about what's happening in the world today.
The Pew Research Center finds that Americans are actually reading fewer books than they did 40 years ago. Only 31% of the people in this country read at least one book in the last year. But everyone can derive the same benefits from books that the Princeton freshmen derive from their pre-read.
This year's book is The Worlds I See by a woman with the wonderfully lyrical name of Dr. Fei Li, who's one of the earliest scholars and researchers in the field of artificial intelligence.
Why did you choose AI as the topic? And was there sort of a dual benefit in that Dr. Li has such a singular background?
Yes, exactly right. I mean, I think the combination here of her story as an immigrant, her experience as an undergraduate at Princeton, and then there's this other thread about artificial intelligence and what it means for it to be human-centered, as Dr. Li says, in a way that's going to help our society.
Fei Li is a former Princeton student who won honors here, a PhD at Caltech, and is one of the directors of Stanford's Human-Centered Artificial Intelligence Institute.
Not bad for an immigrant who came to this country speaking no English. She came back to Princeton on a recent Sunday evening and talked to all the first-year students and how they might relate to her journey.
I'm a very visual person, so I wanted to crack the code of visual intelligence from the point of view is how to get machines to see.
Her work developing computer recognition of physical objects is much of what's led to driverless cars.
Some of you will become the actual developers of AI. Some of you will become the users of AI. Some of you will become the policy makers of AI. But no matter what, this AI native generation need to figure out what are we going to do with this powerful technology.
She approaches everything with this attitude of seek to understand.
We dropped in on a meeting that President Eisgruber had with a smaller group of first-year students.
I felt like her passion is what really allowed her to explore AI, and it was a big thing that pushed her to take risks.
Do you find having a book like this being something that can sort of bridge the gap between all those cultural differences?
Yeah, I feel like it helped a lot. Meeting all these new freshmen and like not really knowing what to talk about other than, oh, where are you from? What's your major? You can actually put in your own views and not really be afraid of, oh, am I saying the right or the wrong thing?
I think it's a common way to kind of enter the school, having thought about a theme that's really important nowadays.
How does it propel you into the future as to how you think about where you're going and how this experience for 4 years is going to affect you?
I definitely think this book gave us the groundwork of what we are going to look at in terms of technology and how we as a society, grow from it or what we will do with it.
In a time where colleges and universities often seem to be bracing against current events, this university and others with similar common reads are using books to at least help bring people together.
A common bond with a common read. And who knows, maybe books can help just a little in book clubs and in reading groups, help bridge our cultural and political differences.
The latest episode of The Bookcase with Kate and Charlie Gibson is available now.
And when GMA Life returns, I've got gift ideas for the people on your list who are impossible to shop for. I think you'd be on that list.
I'm a little tough, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome back to GMA Life. Tory Johnson joins us now for Deals and Steals, here to highlight our digital deals. What a gorgeous display we have.
I mean, isn't this display incredible? I'll tell you something like really fun about this. So every year we do some kind of digital holiday gift guide, and we always try to do the display a little bit differently. And this year I said to Leslie, who designs all of this like incredible stuff in our studio, I said, I've got this like crazy random idea. I don't know if you can do anything about it. And I sent her a photo of the mail slots, there they are, that are in the lobby of my apartment building.
Gosh.
And I said, imagine, Leslie, if you had like all these slots, but not as teeny as the mail slots and not all the same size as the mail slots, but it's on wheels so that we can bring it in and out of the studio. So I was like, just like that, but not like that at all. And so she and Gary like built this unbelievable display that is on wheels so that we can take it in and out of the studio whenever we want it. I feel like kind of like just pushing it around Times Square because it's so gorgeous.
It's incredible.
It's incredible, right? So it houses 38 different brands, every single one of them with at least a 50% off savings. Wow. Some of them even have free shipping associated with them. And there are more than 100 products, Will, that are $20 or less. So it's a really fun way to be able to shop, cross a lot of people off your list, stretch your dollar at the same time, which is obviously important to everybody during the holidays. We've got like a little bit of everything. So clothing, shoes, jewelry, accessories, wallets, kitchen gear, popcorn. We can't eat this popcorn, but it looks really pretty.
This is popcorn.
Yes, this is popcorn, but from Oh Pop Pop, which is really delicious. Super fun jewelry, everything from like the initial jewelry that I love way up there, from Daniela's Babe to this right here, really fun from Canvas Pop. These Alicia Adams alpaca, really fabulous.
Wow.
Oh, those caramels are so good. I kind of like look around at all of this and I'm like, oh wait, and then there's those shower bursts, and then there's these like, look at these fun socks.
Incredible.
These super fun socks, kind of for all ages. I really wish during the marathon I had given you some fun socks like this to wear, right?
Little elf, yeah, that would have been great.
Exactly. Like you're like always in the holiday spirit. So the fun socks. We've got tech accessories, things for the kitchen, wine accessories, compression socks, personalized options. I mean, honestly, there really is something for everybody. And that's what we try to do every year with this. I know that some people, they'll go shopping today and then like in a couple days they'll say, wait, there was something else that I saw for someone on my list, and they'll go back. So all month long you can shop these deals. Again, 50% off or more on every single item. You'll see it from each of the individual brands. Almost all of them are small businesses. We know that we love supporting our small businesses. And most importantly, it's just a way to gift well and stretch your dollar. And two of those things, like we want to do both of those things.
Right. And the amazing thing with Deals and Steals too is that the quality of all of these products is top notch. So you know that you're getting something great for somebody you love, something very fun for somebody you love.
Or something super functional, like, right? So we've got the robes and the body wraps. Like there's like fun, functional, right? There's you could go both ways or you can do both. But yeah, it's just like every time I look at this, I'm like, wait, that's a favorite, that's a favorite. I love these like these chargers, so smart, because this is an example of fun and functional because it combines a charger with a long charging cord so that you don't fight with somebody in your house over who gets the cord. It's got your initial on it, you know it's yours. When everyone has the white cords, you don't know whose is whose, and it's like,
that's right.
That's my cord. Nope, I got my initial on it, that's my cord. So just lots of really fun things to shop. I was gonna point out another favorite, but then it's multiple favorites.
Everything's a favorite.
Multiple
favorites. It's the 12 days, but it's all month long of Christmas deals, holiday deals, something for everybody on your list. Tori, thank you as always. You can find out more about these deals by scanning the QR code on your screen or going to goodmorningamerica.com. Now let's head over to Lori.
Hey guys, very exciting time of year. It's the holidays, everybody's shopping. But if the gift struggle is as real as it is for me, as it is for you, I have really good news for you. We are here to help find any gift for the hardest to shop for person on your list. From teens to parents to grandparents, we've got you covered. We've partnered with these brands, so scan the QR code on your screen and let's get shopping. We cannot get enough of this Kodak Print-O-Matic full color camera. It's a starter bundle, and the teen in your life, you guys, they will love it. This one instantly prints out 2x3 photos. They're so cute. Being able to quickly capture your favorite memories on the go is really the gift that keeps on giving. And our gifting experts are on call to find popular and personal picks for everyone on your list all season long.
What better way to make a gift unique than taking a life memory and making it a coaster? This set of 4 coasters from Shutterfly is $14.99 and a great gift idea for the parent or grandparent in your life. Just think, you can add photos of pets, grandchildren, or maybe some of your favorite moments from this past year. Mine was definitely my engagement. What a fun way to add a personal touch to your loved one's home decor.
Need a gift for someone who's hard to shop for? You can never go wrong with a good pair of pajamas. These highly rated Cozy Earth pajamas are so soft and cozy for year-round wear, and there are plenty of colors to choose from. This burgundy set is perfect for the holidays, and these green-striped, soft woven pajamas were actually named one of Oprah's favorite things for 2024. There are also rib knit sets, which are nice and stretchy. Happy gifting!
When GMA Life returns, Dwayne Johnson talks Moana 2. Welcome back to GMA Life. The long-awaited sequel to Moana is out in theaters now.
Cannot wait to see that. And Juju Chang was lucky enough to travel to Hawaii with the star Dwayne Johnson to talk about the project. Take a look.
Dwayne is known as the ultimate tough guy, but he really got vulnerable, even emotional with us. And this isn't just any project for him. Moana is Polynesian royalty, and he is her demigod sidekick. And together they are funny and they are brave, and together they showcase the beauty of native Hawaiian and the Rock's own Pacific Islander culture. Hello, Dwayne.
Hello, aloha. Welcome to Hawaii.
Thank you. One for you.
Thank you so much.
Mwah.
Steeped in Dwayne Johnson's Polynesian heritage.
Look how beautiful it is.
That's so lovely.
You want to try it?
Sure. Let's do it. Hello, ladies.
Hi, ladies. We're going to dance with you guys. What's something we could do?
I need super beginner.
And enriched by the beauty of island culture, Moana's next adventure begins.
If you were to finish the sentence, Moana is...
Legacy. Moana's legacy. Moana's soul. Moana is in the DNA.
Lies beyond, under skies I've never seen.
GMA sitting down with The Rock, aka the demigod Maui. for the world premiere of Moana 2 in Hawaii.
Rule number 1, you never saw me like this, even though I still look very cool.
You look like a kidney stone.
And you look like someone who would know what that is.
In what ways are you similar from the character?
Well, I think about the character of Maui is that Maui is determined. I'm determined. Maui is a lover of language. He loves language, he loves words. And I enjoy that part too about what I do.
So I'm gonna go handle my business.
Maui had a tough background and a tough upbringing very early. For me too, here in Hawaii. It's represented a lot of struggle here. Things are different these days, and I'm really grateful. I mean, I'm on Good Morning America talking to you. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. 14 miles that way, I was getting arrested years ago, multiple times.
The Rock's character inspired by his adopted grandfather, Samoan High Chief and WWE wrestling legend Peter Maivia.
What does this movie mean to you in that regard?
You know, my grandfather, he died here in Hawaii, and he died in 1982. And we were here when he died, and I was running around. I didn't understand the significance of, his passing.
You were 10.
I was 10, yeah. He was just like Maui, and from his build to his hair to his charisma, and he would sing, and he was loved, Juju. So every time I play Maui, I'm in the skin of my grandfather, and it really moves me.
It's okay that tough guys can get emotional, Rock.
Yeah. Well, pretend tough guys get emotional too, yes. Thank you.
You talk about that a lot, that even tough guys need to be vulnerable, that even tough guys need to somehow ask for help, which is what Maui ends up doing in the movie.
He does, and that was a big deal. Thank you for bringing that up, in that there's this idealized way in our culture and society, and that men gotta be tough. And I love that there's a lot of mental health talk these days, because 20 years ago there was no mental health check-ins, especially as dudes and men.
You called it mental hellness. What can we do for self-care? I saw an Instagram post that you had where you were sitting watching a sunset.
Yes.
And the caption's great. He finally learned the importance of self-care.
Yes. I have learned how important it is to take care of you and take care of yourself. And I heard a quote a long time ago, which is, you got to protect the thing that allows you to do what you do. Whatever that thing is. So for me, as silly as this sounds, my things that I need to protect are, when I go to work, I need my pickup truck, and I need to drive myself. I can't have anybody, unless it's my family.
Alongside him at the premiere, his daughters, seeing the movie for the first time.
I'm a proud girl dad of all 3 of my daughters. All my daughters, they see themselves in Moana. They also, I love that we're at a time where the emboldening of these young girls and the empowerment of these young girls is always forward-facing, and it's out there in the world. They've got their nails done for the premiere. They got their dresses. They're ready to go. They couldn't sleep last night.
The excitement coming out in a Polynesian cheer.
It's got to be a chihu!
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It's also the title of Dwayne's musical number in this exclusive clip.
Go get your destiny.
A song called Can I Get a Chihu? It's my job to give a motivational speech. It's your job to finally practice what you preach. Because of you, I'm a better me. And I didn't even think that was a possibility. You got me out of mess after mess, demigod in distress, but now the roles are reversed. Okay.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it.
I cannot wait for this one.
It's going to be good. That's all for GMA Life.
And up next, all the top stories and latest news right here on ABC News Live, where the news never stops.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.